Right, you ready, Tay?
Yeah, I've been ready. I've been waiting on you. Shit. I just kidding. I just kidding. Light it up. I'm on draw. Light it up. I'm on draw. Fuck it, I'm on draw. Bad bitch.
I'm always too high for intoxicants.
My name is Lil Tay, Liltay, or you can call me Mr. Tay, or you can call me Bats Bitch. Y'all can hit me at Lil Tay Music, on Twitter, Facebook / Lil Tay Music on my fan page. You can also email me personally. I like to keep in touch with all my fans at liltaymusic@gmail.com. Y'all can look at my website, www.liltay.com, and y'all can see me on YouTube. Then I got a couple of videos of me dancing around like a baby blue G-string. You probably enjoy those. And Tay is me. I'm a rapper. I do this shit because I love it. I do it because it's fun. I do it because I don't have anything else I'm good at to do. Tay's a kid that grew up in Houston. Took a couple of trips down the wrong road a couple times. Took a long one to hit me on the head to let me know what life was really all about. And after that, Tay turned into, or should I say, Blake turned into Tay and just rap. That's been my life since I've gotten out of prison. It's what I'm about, and that's all I'm about. When I was 17, I was, acting like kids do, but I was running around, running amok, doing a little worse than what regular kids do. And I kind of made some mistakes, and did some things that I shouldn't have done. And I went to prison for almost 6 years. And I was sentenced to 10 years and got out on good behavior. And all through that, I think it was 2 years into it that I really took a look at myself and was like, man, all right, now you're here. Now what are you gonna do? You're gonna get out eventually. Is this what you plan to do for the rest of your life? And I told myself no, and I just had to figure out what path was I gonna take, and what was I good at? What did I have an opportunity at being able to do? And man, when I realized how good I was at rap, it's just something in me just told me this is what you're supposed to do. And I don't know, people tell me that I need to have backup plans and all this kind of stuff, but I don't see myself doing no other thing. And if I feel like if I'm set aside for a backup plan, that means that I have a vision in my head that I'm gonna fail eventually, and I don't have that vision, so I don't see myself holding back at all. I hate how I get judged. I'm judged all the fucking time. People think just because, look, I got a fucking scarf on, I dress, like I have some fucking sense. I don't have my pants hanging all the way down my legs and shit. And, I might look like a pretty boy or whatever, And so, people don't think I've been through nothing, and I'm a rapper, so I'm in situations where I'm around grimy people, I gotta be around that, and I don't have a problem being around that. I lived around that, but I get people trying to test me a lot. Now I gotta put my foot down, on occasion, but man, I really don't like that shit at all, and especially it comes from both sides. I get a lot of white people, call me a wigger, just because I make rap music, and just because I live a certain way or I might talk a certain way, that doesn't make me I want to be something. I'm being me, and that shit really ticks me out, man. When I was in jail, I dealt with that shit a lot. Fucking the white dudes in there, cause main people I was friends with black people, there wasn't too many white rappers in jail, that I can rap around with, what I'm saying? So I'm at the table in the day room, just beatboxing, beating on the table and shit, rapping with all my homies, and You know, I gotta worry about like white people trying to stab me before a black person or like a Mexican does, you know? It's crazy. Instead of people, how you trying to, you know, stab me? I'm white too, motherfucker. Going through that experience, what it really taught me is like discipline and like self-control. And like, so in all my songs, I'm putting, you know, 110% because I know that this, you know, this could be my last song I ever make, you know? So I want it to be off the chain. Everything in life that I experience has something to do with my music, and I just love it so much. So I mean, it's just easy, you know. I write a song about, you know, being interviewed, you know. It's just, but like the songs where I get in depth about it, I mean, that's where it really motivates me a lot. When I had told my family I was rapping, everybody gave me this look like, excuse my language, but like, get the fuck out of here, like, like, what? Like, are you serious? And then, like, I was like, yeah, I'm dead serious. Like, this is what I'm gonna do. This is what I love. And they're like, yeah, all right, whatever, you know, like, get a job. And I made my first song called Candy Paint Drippin' that I wrote in 2006 in the Texas prison. And I played it for one of my brothers. Well, I played it for pretty much my whole family, most of my brothers, and everybody gave me this whole like retarded look. And when I when I played it for my one brother Barrett, the first thing that he told me, and I'll never forget this, he said, "Don't ever stop what you're doing." He said, he said, "You have potential, and this is what you're meant to do for the rest of your life." People don't understand. People see, like, you know, when I put this out, shit, people think this is my only, like, this is what I do, you know, just studio time. Like, I have another job. I'm not like Diddy. You know, I got bills and shit I have to pay. You know, like, I actually work at an orthodontist office doing the shit that nobody else wants to do because I have, you know, obviously a felony on my back, so I can't just get the greatest jobs. But, you know, like, I work there, you know, from 6 in the morning until 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Then I'm here all night, you know. Like, people think it's just all going to the clubs and, you know, just writing raps and getting high and shit. Like, it's really not. It's just hard. It's just stressful. Like, D-God, man, D-God Promotions. It's my promoter, man, D-God. And it's all about bats, bitch. BAT stands for basically anybody taking a stand. And if you're about taking a stand for anything, whatever it is, man, it's bats. And this is how we throw it to bats, you know, and that's what it's about. Bats, bitch. Yeah. T.A. Watt said that. Sign off on that shit.
Gimme finally got some rhythm on. Where your friends at, shawty, you can bring them on. So drunk, but they know I'm seeing double. But you know that I'm single. She say she like the lingo. Country boy talk first class when I parlay. 5-star meals, throwing dollars at the sommelier. You know I hardly pay for my decor. I make you wanna ride the wave like wakeboard.
Yeah, we did the drunk song video. Shit was crazy. It was just like a big party, man. And the Real Surgery crew was off the chain. They were real professional, did everything amazing. And that's one of my favorite songs, man, because I just like to make fun music. You know, I want you to have fun when you listen to my music. I want you to be uplifted, because people don't need to be down. You know, if one person's sad, you know, they're gonna push that shit onto somebody else. You know, and then it's just like a spiral effect. One person to one person to 6 people to, you know. And so my job is to make you happy. For artists that are, you know, in the same position I am, trying to, you know, raise up the ladder or whatever, it's hard. This is a job. Man, you're gonna get screwed over a bunch of times. I've been fucked over so many times, man. You know, and like, you know, you gotta show people that you're not, you know, that I won't let you just keep fucking me over though. But yeah, it's like shows, you know, you might get bullshit shows, but you gotta go do it, you know. It's hard work. You gotta make CDs, you gotta pass it out. The main thing that I can say that you need to do is you need to have videos and be on the internet. If I can't Google you and find you, like, how I'm gonna know you exist, you know? And you gotta get your stuff out there. Well, I just got a new single coming with Devin Dude called UFOs, and that'll be out on the 1st of January, 1st of the year. 2012 is the year of the bad bitch. Man, just being in the studio with the legend Devin the Dude like that, that was touching for me, and he showed me so much love, and he was such a good guy, and it was like, it's like he's the way he treated me was like, you know, he's never been anything in his life. Like, he was just a random guy off the street, you know, and it was all love. When I got in there, he killed his verse, you know, the hook was amazing. Like, it was just, that was just a moment that I always cherish. And then I got a song with Lil Flip, you know, called Rapper So Pussy. That was a, you know, big goal for me. Like, these artists that, you know, I'm working with are people that I listened to when I was younger. And, you know, like, riding around when I was younger, like, jamming these guys, knowing every word to their songs, and now I'm like on songs with them, you know. It's like, it's like surreal. Yeah. Blackmore's, Lil Tay is Blackmore, Saved by the Jail, coming January 1st. Also with the single UFOs featuring Devin the Dude. And I got my other album, the Mr. T album, coming out in February. I got a single coming out called White Girl Big Booty. Man, I love white girls with big booties, but I love black women too. Trust me, baby, I love you too. And I'm trying to make a name for myself right now. I'm trying to make a brand for myself. And anybody who's, you know, taking a stand, like I said, you know, bats, bitch, you know, screaming loud. And that's Tay right now. You know, I've been there and back, and you know, I put my first album, for instance, was the Breakout album, and man, I put freaking blood, sweat, and tears into that thing. You know, I spent way too much money that I should have. You know, I owned every song. I, you know, paid for crazy studio time, crazy mixing and mastering. And I didn't realize that after spending all this money, now I can't even put it out there. You know, like, it was just so much work, and like, I was just so new to the game. I didn't know what I was doing. I'm not good at people telling me what to do. So I like to jump into things, you know, head first. You know, if I bump my head, okay, I learn. You know, that's just how life is. And my next album, the Back to the Future album, you can tell like I progressed like amazingly just from one album. You know, and the time in which I put these things out, you know, I'm not waiting years before I drop new albums. You know, I'm dropping them as soon as I can. You know, 3 months, 6 months, you know, at the latest. And then you can see like with some of the singles, the mixtape singles that I put out, like you can just tell that the way that I'm progressing, that, man, this shit on the radio and like the shit that I'm putting out, like it's not even comparing. Like, even, you know, I've got homeboys that I've been listening to, man, and like their shit's way better than the radio shit. But I'm ready, man. I'm ready to take this fucking shit over. I'm confident. I'm 100% with it. I work hard. This is my life. You know, this is all I'm gonna do. You can't tell me that's not what I'm gonna do.
That's the reason I'm higher than UFOs. I just can't take no more. I'm higher than UFOs. It's the weed that I smoke. It's the reason I'm.
Devin's got some weed today. 7 galaxies away. One nigga just
in the penthouse suite with about 2 or 3 butt naked bitches on my side. With my homeboy Will Earl rolling a couple blunts. Ike D maybe cooking some like omelets. You know, I just see like all my homeboys, you know, pulling up in Benz's, Rolls Royce, and everybody screaming "Bats, bitch."